Frogs, nigga.
All my wrists is frogs.
Yo, Jaja, man, Smack Value 2. I just want to get a little breakdown of some of these battles, man, some of these matchups. Um, we seen one of the last battles announced was Young Cannon and Mike P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think about that? These guys been going back and forth with it for a year. They both sound like they adamant about really killing each other. They want to beat each other real bad. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How do you see that going? What you think about just the matchup and them being on there with you guys?
Oh, I love that battle. I see a lot of people talking like they don't care for it. You know what I mean? I see certain people saying that. I mean, some people said that about me and Rum Nitty, but
Hmm.
as far as that matchup, I feel like they both, like I said, this card is full of people that got shit to lose and shit to gain.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike P versus YK, all the shit that they've been talking. At first, Mike P was, quote unquote, ducking YK. Then he turns
Yeah.
around and say, "I'm not battling nobody until I battle YK." He knows he can't lose because he's been talking so much shit to Young Cannon. You know what I'm saying? And this is Young Cannon's chance to really shut this nigga up. Now I got you where I want you. You've been talking crazy. So that's going to be a battle, man. That's really going to be a battle. I really can't call that one. I can't. I think Young Cannon is a killer. Not saying Mike P ain't a killer. I like the way Mike P raps. Mike P is really a rapper. He battles, and that's what I appreciate in battle rap. These new niggas don't battle. They get in there with 1,000 gun bars and name flips all day, and that's not battling to me. Mike P actually battles, and I appreciate that. But I do think Young Cannon is a killer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give it to him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shit, I can't call that battle, man. I can't call it. Mike P's confidence kind of make me like, hold on, I can't just say Young Cannon about to win. Like, he's a little too confident. Like he know what he gonna do. And then he battled at Volume 1, so he already kind of got a feel for it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
that one. I don't know. Just sleep. Fire.
yeah. Speaking of Mike P, he definitely was, feeling like, he took the wrong approach. Smack Value 1 battling against Suge, taking it to like a back in the day type of smack type thing and rapping with that type of but Suge doing what he normally do and people feeling like he took it because of that in a sense. Knowing that Young Cannon, like you say, he's a killer. We seen him in Jack Boy and he had a real good showing and a lot of people feeling like he clearly beat him on that. Young Cannon is such an aggressive style. Do you think that has an edge in that small room over what Mike P does when it comes to that rapping?
Mike P is pretty aggressive too, though.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I honestly feel like Suge was just a bad matchup for Mike P.
Okay.
Period. In the small room. I don't think he did anything wrong. I think the only thing he did wrong was really accepting that battle. You know what I mean? Because it just looks when you in a small room and you got somebody like Suge, he takes up the majority of the room.
Yeah.
So it's hard to really, you know what I mean? You actually see how much bigger he is. It's like twerking JC.
Yeah.
You
That shit
actually
look
see
crazy.
how much bigger it is. It's hard. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just think that's that. I don't think Mike P really did anything wrong against Suge. You know what I mean? It was just the wrong matchup. But with Young Cannon and Mike P, they kind of at eye level. You know what I mean? And Young Cannon gonna be loud, but Mike P gets loud too. You know what I'm saying? He got the vocal projection too. So I don't really say that's an advantage for Young Cannon. I think it's an even battle, man. I think it's fair, man. I think it's fair, bro. I could see Young Cannon coming in there and rapidly going crazy on Mike P, but Mike P taking his time but getting to his point when he wants to get to him, but it's gonna hit. And it's going to be hard to gauge. It's going to be a preference battle. It's going to be a preference battle.
Another recent battle just announced, man. We see Twerk back at it again, going against one of the legends, one of the OGs of the game that's been doing it for a long time, Averb. in that small room. I seen Hitman put up a post like, like, damn, Averb in that small room. I feel sorry for you niggas type shit. Like, damn, like,
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly in there. It's gonna get ugly in that small room with Verb for sure.
um, we seen what Twerk just did against JC. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he's much bigger than JC, aggressive, and he has that vocal projection out of this world. Like in the way he puts
Mm-hmm.
that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Averb, disrespects the new talent all day, every day. That's like that's what he do. You know what I mean? He let these little niggas know that y'all not fucking with none of the shit we done did. You know what I'm saying? Not even close.
That's a
Do you think
fact.
he got a point to prove battling the leader of the new school in a sense, battling a guy like Twerk?
I don't think Verb looking at it like that. Verb just looking at it like he just ready to make an example out of any one of these niggas. He ain't
Okay.
looking at it like, Twerk, if that's who y'all want to, I bet. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, Twerk kind of running with his shit a little bit. That strapped in and the Showtime shit is almost the
Yeah.
same shit. So it's
Yeah.
like, okay, let me come get that back, first of all.
Mm.
And then we could play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like that's actually that should be a good battle, man. But one thing I've been saying about Twerk is he doesn't battle. He doesn't actually go at his opponent. But
Mm.
when I watched him versus JC, he actually went at that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I seen him against JC, I'm like, oh, okay, he's starting to battle. But here's the thing. He's not gonna be able to say anything to Verb that hasn't been said already.
Mm.
Why? Because Verb been battling for so long. Not only has he been battling for so long, he's been battling professionals. That done took every angle on Verb. They
Mm.
done did all of that. They done did
Mm-hmm.
all of that. But what these new niggas don't understand is when they battle vets, when we battle them, they are blank canvases to us.
Mm.
That means we could paint whatever picture we want with these niggas because they so fresh. And
Mm.
being that they battling other niggas that battle like them, all they do is battle niggas that's gonna come at them with name flips and the same type of shit, all gun bars. Verb got so much shit to say to this nigga.
Mm.
I haven't spoke. I spoke to Verb, but I ain't had no bars and
Okay.
none of that funny shit. But I just know because it's so much shit I would say to Twerk. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's so much shit.
Yeah.
So I just like when you compare that, what the fuck Twerk is really about to say to Verb that hasn't been said. What?
Mm.
Besides another gun bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so when you think about that, it's hard for me to see Twerk beating Verb. It is.
Okay.
I mean, it's very hard for me to see that. Twerk
Mm.
can rap. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Twerk can rap. He got that voice shit going for him. He sound like fucking Popeye with lung cancer. But the way he put his words together is dope. But that shit ain't gonna mean nothing in front of Verb, man. It's
Mm.
not. It's not. In that small room, come on, Verb too comfortable.
Do you think Twerk might have like a fire into him for the last battle, the Wavy situation, and people feeling like he lost the Wavy, and especially in VA and all of that. Like, do you think that puts a little bit more to him? And plus, he knew kind of he had Verb for a while now and things like that, so the preparation might be a little bit more on point.
I mean, I think he's hard headed, bro. Like I feel like he only like he don't he not taking that Wavy battle as a loss. You see what he's
Okay.
saying? I didn't take
Yeah.
it serious. I
Yeah.
wrote it
Yeah.
last minute, so
Yeah.
he didn't use that to humble himself. He still feel like he's that, not realizing the week before the Wavy battle, you were on Twitter talking crazy. I'm the best PG ever. I
Uh-huh.
kill all these vet niggas.
Uh-huh.
Blah, blah, blah. And then you have a battle on URL at home and lose convincingly. That should be a humbling moment. If he was humble after that, then I would be like, okay,
Okay.
it's a scary situation. But he's not humble. He didn't learn from that. So he's
Mm.
going in there like I'm that nigga still and boom, boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom. And Verb is gonna bounce his fucking head off of every wall in that small
Mm.
room. And he gonna say some dope shit, but
Speaking of Tech Nine, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, and he was basically saying if Twerk had like even like not just Twerk, but some of the new guys, even Chess, he's saying guys got to slow down their pace of battling. They're not just battle for the bag or for the money as much because they're watering down their brand. They're watering down, as much like people will start getting tired of them or like bored or it won't be as exciting anymore. Do you feel like Twerk has already battled way too much? Like we seen from when he started with Dougie, he done battled QP in that same year, Cortez in that same year, Mike P in that same year, and then some performances he potentially lost to Mike P. People feel like he probably lost to Cortez, and that kind of is like fucking up his legacy or fucking up where he potentially could be in a sense. While
Yeah.
some of you guys took your time, yeah, meticulously took certain battles where it's like, okay, this one, or let me sit back for a couple months, let me get them to feel back. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Do you feel like the
Nah, but we
strategy?
had to learn. See, the thing is with Twerk and other new dudes that's like him, we could tell them what to do and what not to do all day.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? We could tell them the stove is hot, but sometimes they want to touch it anyway.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's once you come into new fame, once you come into new fame, everybody calling you. You got a bag here, you got a bag there. You looking at it like, oh, I don't gotta work. I could just do this. I'm already nice. I could, you know what I mean? So it's hard to turn down them bags, but he has to learn that on his own. You know what I mean?
Mm,
He has to learn that on his own. But even without him going to get them battles, because before he was going to go get them battles, it was URL that kept booking him. They booked him too much. You know what I
okay.
mean? And I don't think they booked him to purposely hurt him. I think they was trying to push him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, okay,
of
we're going,
course.
but they wasn't realizing how much that was hurting them. You know what I mean? Because you'll drown your shit out too much. Now he's putting the icing on the cake with all of these other small battles. He's putting the icing on the cake with all these other small battles. Now it's just
Hmm.
like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
doing a little too much. But he's gonna learn after a while. He's gonna
yeah.
learn after a while. I had to learn after a while. I was doing uh, 8 battles a year at one point. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like
okay.
that type shit.
Yeah,
I did 2 battles in one day.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? When I battled Prep, I left the fucking venue, flew to Cali, and battled Cali Boy Smooth the same
Yeah,
day,
yeah, I
same
remember.
outfit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did 106 in Park, and then 3 days later, I battled K. Shine or some shit like that. Like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? But it was those situations that helped me learn. So it's these situations that's gonna help him learn. You know what I mean? And it's
Do you think
yeah.
it's a thing with oversaturation or just kind of like these guys just have the stamina to just keep battling like this right now?
Nah, it's oversaturation.
Okay.
That would be all of the battles. You could be just as good, but it's not going to be perceived the same way. Why? Because we're seeing you the same way every single time. We just get tired of it.
Mm.
That's what happened to JC at one point. We were seeing him too much,
That's a fact.
and he's been just
I
as
remember.
fire. Like he's
Hmm.
been fire to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when they said he lost to T Top, I personally feel like he lost to T Top. But the way they made it seem is like JC falling off, and I'm watching this battle like, no, this nigga is cooking, and he was
Yeah,
even cooking versus Twerk. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
but it's just the fact that he's been doing it so much, we got too used to it.
Mm.
So it's just like now it's not wow anymore.
Mm.
It's not. It's not
Now
wow.
I understand because I feel like after Rum Nitty, if he would have chilled, people would have been waiting for him and Lux way more. The anticipation for JC and
Yeah,
Lux would have been way more. But
way
then
more.
people's like, "Oh, you lost to T Top, or you lost to Twerk," and it's like, you know what I mean? Like people would still want to see it, like as fans and certain, but it's like so a lot of people now is like, it's not as entertaining, or you know what I'm saying, as it would have been before.
But having star power, you can't create star power until people actually miss you.
Mm,
They gotta miss you.
that's
So I
real.
purposely sat out for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like build that anticipation. So now when they see you, it's a big deal. Since I
That's real
since I
talk.
came back, since I came back, I've been packing venues. I've been
Hmm.
packing venues. I came back to Bullpen. We had the biggest crowd at Bullpen since we had in our first event when I battled Charlie Clips.
Real talk.
I go to RBE. They had their biggest fucking event.
Biggest night. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Facts.
it's like, come on, there's only one common denominator in that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's the point of raising your star power. You know what I mean? People don't see you, then they come back and they want to see what you coming with,
Mm.
and they gotta see it. You know what I mean? They gotta see it. But he gonna learn though. I mean, it's not his fault. He caught up in a moment, man. But
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time, he's talking like his legacy is cemented. You don't even have a legacy yet. You don't. You know what I mean? You don't. If you was to stop battling right now with 2 years, they will forget about you. There will be another person in your spot that they are. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have a legacy yet. You can't have a legacy after 1 year. It's impossible. When you comparing it to niggas that's been doing this for damn near 10 years.
I got you.
And that's where the fans fuck up at. Y'all trying to replace niggas that's been here doing this work for 10 years with niggas that's just coming around. And you got niggas talking about our Timberland and Magooya shit. You got fucking Twerk talk about he'll get the cereal off the gun with water. Like, these niggas ain't even trying to make sense. But you can't replace that. Like, the new fans, they like this kind of shit because they just looking at the punchline. They like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But they don't have a legacy yet. I just feel like the new dudes just really got to humble themselves a little bit. And they'll get there because they got the right machine behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll get there. Twerk is hot. You know what I mean? So he'll be all right.
Now this battle I'm about to say, man, this ain't no new guys. These are some guys who've been putting in pain in the game for a while. Big K and T Top, man. Yeah, this is definitely a good one. The return of Big K to URL. You know what I'm saying? You back on URL. You know what I'm saying? Like so, just seeing that battle, seeing Big K, you just finished, having a dope battle with him on RBE. Now he's going against T Top, man. A lot of people call T Top the legend killer. He's one of the guys who ascended to veteran status or top 10 status, and he gets that respect from you guys. Now, what do you think about that battle? The return of Big K, that small room, T Top, what he's done, you know what I'm saying, and just that battle coming together, man.
I think it's a fire matchup, man. I really do. I would have rather seen this battle happen maybe last year, 2 years ago. Maybe. I just think this is what I personally feel like. Big K is nice. Big K is nice, but I think him battling. God damn. Hold on.
No problem.
Hey, hold on. I had a call coming in.
No, it's all good, though.
You see me still?
Yeah, we good money.
All right. Yeah, I think Big K is nice, but I think him battling on King of the Dot, no disrespect to them, kind of watered this shit down a little bit because when you battle on King of the Dot, that's the easiest going crowd you could battle in front of. You know what I mean? They'll go for anything. They'll go for, I'll punch you in your face so hard your nose will go out the back of your skull. And they'll go crazy for that. You know what I'm saying? But when you on URL, it's like, nah, we're not having that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're not having that. And I think, Big K, that type of, when you battle in front of that crowd that much, it makes you too comfortable. It makes you too comfortable. Like, you can really say anything and get away with it. You know what I mean? So, I hope he's not that comfortable getting there with T-Top, because T-Top going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Every way possible.
He picks people apart.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I definitely got T-Top winning. But if Big K is on some shit to where I'm going to show niggas, I'm going to tighten up. If he learn from that ass whipping that I gave him, we in for a classic. It's either way. You know what I'm saying? It's either going to be a classic or T-Top going to fuck him up. You know what I mean? Even when he battled me, it was certain shit that he was saying. It was just like, it wasn't bars. It was just regular shit. And it triggered like, okay, that's from him being comfortable in front of that King of the Dot stage. And it didn't help that RBE crowd actually cheered for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cheered for it. But I'm listening. I'm like, nah, that wouldn't work anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? That really wouldn't work anywhere else. But at the same time, it's a small room. Big K is actually he's a small room killer too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Big K is actually dangerous in that small room too. But we seen T-Top do the whole UFF thing in that small room, and that's the same exact type of setting.
Facts.
Need I say more? You know what I mean? This is T-Top house right now. This is T-Top house, man. Him and Tay-Rock got a battle next for whose house this is. Period. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so we're going to see what's up, man. T-Top in my top 5 right now, along with Tay-Rock. So, yeah, I got T-Top winning that.
T-Top, T-Top being such a competitor, man, and the way he breaks people down, do you feel like he'll be able to break Big K down to a point of people looking at him different? Because T-Top has kind of that effect where he could really.
Of course, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
uh,
That's where everybody, you see it coming. That's why you
yeah,
brought
yeah,
it up.
yeah,
Everybody else, like, that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's the fucking master angler. Like,
yeah, yeah,
that's exactly what he's gonna do. It doesn't matter if you know that he's gonna do it. You can't stop it because you don't
mm,
know where it's coming from or how it's coming. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
that's exactly what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just,
mm,
and that type of shit. You know, you break Big K, because that's what I did. I broke K
mm,
down. You know what I
mm,
mean? All types of ways. You know what I mean?
mm,
So T-Top gonna do more of the same shit. And he gonna,
mm.
I'm just curious to what K gonna say to Top. You know what I mean?
Do
I'm
you think?
curious.
Do you think, because I've seen a lot of Big K battles, especially on the RBE stage, you know what I'm saying, in person. I feel like, Big K definitely does a lot of the joke angles, and even with the old Red where, oh, he was taking the shit in the bathroom type of angle and things like that. Do you think that'll work in that little situation, you know what I'm
Hell no.
saying?
Because that's the shit I'm talking about. Like that same round that he had for Old Red, that would have worked at King of the Dot.
Yeah.
That's why he felt comfortable going in there with that. That
Mm,
would have worked there. They would
mm.
have laughed the whole way through. It would have
Yeah,
been.
yeah,
It probably would have been the best round of the fucking battle.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I think K's smart enough to not do that shit again. You know what I
Mm,
mean? He ain't. He not a. Yeah. That ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work. He definitely gonna throw some jokes in there, some fat jokes. Uh. Your mama crackhead type shit. He gonna
yeah,
throw some shit in there. He actually gonna make. He's a funny nigga. He's
yeah,
actually a funny
facts,
dude. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So it doesn't matter. But whole rounds on a joke? Nah, you
Yeah.
ain't doing that. You ain't doing that.
Mm.
Better
Um,
not.
Now moving on, you know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about this battle right here, man. Arsenal and Hollow the Don. You know what I'm saying? These two guys kind of popped off the whole card, you know what I'm saying? Caught everybody by surprise. We wasn't expecting that. Arsenal said you'll never get that rematch. I spoke to Hollow years ago. He was like, he's not excited. I think he said something like Toucan Sam or some stupid shit like that. I'm like, yo, so now, years later, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal retired 6 months ago or something like that. He's coming back. Hollow just got off the stage with Tay Rock, debatable type of battle. Now back in that small room, no pool table, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Original smack type vibe. What do you think about those two legends, man? Potentially goat type, guys. Mount Rushmore face type, figures of this culture going at it. Well, what's your opinion on these guys going at it? We see, and another thing I want to add into, Arsenal had a great battle last year with Lux. A lot of people had him just losing completely, and I think he turned a lot of heads with that battle as well. So, yeah, what you think about him and Hollow going down this year, man? Small room
Yeah,
shit.
I think a lot of people got Arsenal fucked up. That's what I do. I think that people got Arsenal fucked up.
Yeah.
Um, you know, we can't question Hollow's status. We can't question Arsenal's status. We can't question what they've done. At this point, it works both ways. See, that first battle got a lot to do with everything. For the simple fact, okay, Hollow, that's Hollow's only clear loss.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, other than Joe Button, but
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Damn.
so if he really want to cement that loss, he could wipe that loss away
Mm.
by fucking Arsenal up this time, just to show you, because his whole thing was he got set up the
Yeah.
first time. You feel
Uh-huh.
me? Like it wasn't fair. So
Yeah.
now it's fair. Now you know what you, and you got long around. So now I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to hear shit. And then an Arsenal stance is like, I fucked you up the first time, and I'm gonna show you how I could do this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
then I could bow out gracefully. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But um, yeah, I think that battle is gonna be crazy, man. I'm curious where the fuck these niggas gonna go with it. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I think Arsenal's presence is gonna be too much for Hollow, man. I do. I think his presence is gonna be too much. I think he's really gonna bark on him. He's really gonna
Yeah,
violate his space. He's really gonna make him
yeah.
uncomfortable. He's really gonna do all of that. You know
Uh
what I
huh.
mean? And I think off that alone, I got Arsenal taking this.
Mm.
Um, Hollow, he's very creative. He's very
Facts.
strategic. Um, yeah, but I think the way Arsenal is gonna be more direct. He's gonna go at him direct. No.
Mhm.
You ain't gotta figure nothing out. It's right there. Well, with Hollow,
Mm.
he leave too many pieces you gotta put together and all of that. Like that's gonna be too much in that small room.
With the strategy type thing, we seen Hollow. One of the strategies he took against Tay Rock, he said you almost about to fight, and then he had the whole you don't help people in your place. He come through, help the homeless in his city, and now you see with
Mhm.
the Arsenal thing, he's going. You don't even pay the people that work with you. You a horrible type of, you know what I mean? You don't really hold
Mhm.
people down. You selfish. Like he already Hollow always goes at this angle when he's about to battle somebody where he really starts attacking your character in a personal sense. Before they
Mhm.
even battle, he takes it on a whole nother level, I guess, of seriousness when it comes to that. He don't really seem like he wants to be cool with Arsenal or like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, whatever. It's like, yo, nah, you're a fucking dirtbag. You out here taking money, you doing all this funny shit. You ain't really, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, this nice or this cool dude that you putting yourself out there to be. And you see Arsenal kind of sitting back like, whatever, nigga. Yeah, I got paid more than you. I got paid more bread. These niggas respect me more than you and things like that. When you see
Mhm.
that level of type of aggression and things like that before the battle, you know what I'm saying? Who do you see already winning some of these chess pieces when they making these moves right now? Who you see edging it towards just the outside of the ring shit?
Outside of the ring, I mean, like I said, Hollow, very slick, man, very
Yeah.
strategic, man. Like you can't, you can't blink too long, fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he got everything, but I think in Arsenal's case, the less that's being said from him
hmm
is giving him the edge.
Okay.
Because now it's like with Hollow, everything that he's saying, people are expecting more. Like I see an interview with Hollow, he pulled out like 4 notebooks. Like, yo, if Arsenal ain't writing, this is just for Arsenal. If Arsenal ain't
Mm.
writing like this, it's ugly for him. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit. So now we expect you to really do some off the wall shit. And if we
mm.
ain't getting that, it's like, you know what I mean? And
Mm.
Arsenal, he just like you said, whatever, nigga. I
Yeah, I
see you
got
on the
paid
day
more.
of. Yeah, like it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of that. I think that'll work more in Arsenal favor. Um, I just think it's too many people ruling Arsenal out at this point,
mm.
and and that's bugged out to me. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Arsenal is literally one of the greatest to ever do this shit. Like
Facts.
how could you like what are we talking
Nah,
about
real
here?
talk.
Like I don't understand that. Like so.
Honestly, being in the building when I see him going against Lux, I was like, damn, like I didn't expect this to be like this. Like Lux was saying some shit that you like, I need 2, 3, 4 ears to listen to really break this shit down. But Arsenal was direct, hard, and saying some real nasty shit like to him that made you look at Lux like, damn, Lux, you not taking care of your family? What you like out here?
Mhm,
Like, he making you feel like this nigga doing some shady shit in real life, even if
mhm.
it's made up, whatever the case is. He got you looking at the nigga different a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what battle rap is about, man. You're supposed to make this nigga look crazy. If you're
Yeah.
not about to clearly out rap this nigga to show that you better rapper, make
Yeah.
a nigga look crazy. And he's
Yeah.
Mr. Disrespectful. He made a
Facts.
name off of making niggas look crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be wild, man.
Mm. Think he gonna
I'm
make
not gonna
Hollow
say
look crazy?
Arsenal. I'm not gonna say Arsenal 2-1 clear.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be clear. I got more respect for Hollow than that. Um, but yeah, I got Arsenal taking this, man. Like I said, I think his presence gonna be too much.
Mm.
He just gonna be, you know what I mean? And it's just like now I'm just be looking at Hollow like I see why you've been ducking me.
mm.
I see
Mm.
why you've been ducking me.
Now, another battle, man. We seen these guys going back and forth a lot. You know what I'm saying? Old Red, champion of the year. He done got that belt and that bread and all of that. I know he feeling good. Cortez, one of the runner-ups, you know what I mean, top three to also potentially get that. Cortez feeling like, you know what, they shitted on me again. Now I got to beat this guy to actually let him know, like, yeah, you got the belt, but I'm the real champion type of situation. These two dudes, Cortez feeling like he's one of the most lyrical, top lyrical dudes in the game. Old Red being praised for his lyricism as well. How do you see this going down, man? You know, two crazy punches, the wordplay, all the things that these guys come up with. Oh, Red recently, you know, first volume one with Briz, a crazy battle. One of my favorites that night as well. How do you see this one going, man? You know,
I think that battle about to be crazy. I think it's about to be crazy. It's hard to call a winner on this one. Like I said, like Cortez, man. Well, they kind of the same nigga to me in a sense
okay,
that they've been putting in the same amount of work for years, but for some reason just been under the radar. Like they was never in superstar status. But however, you book these niggas, they showing up,
facts.
and niggas ain't getting these niggas out of here. They
Nope.
not. So now they're in a situation they got to kill each other off. Like, you know what I mean? It was good to see O-Red get some recognition with that championship. It was good with that. But I tell you what, if O-Red choke in this battle, this is not the one to be choking in. Stumble, whatever you want to call it, whatever he been doing.
Yeah.
This is not the battle to do that in. Cortez is not doing none of that. Cortez got a point to prove with this nigga. Cortez is, you know what I mean? Like, this is, in Cortez's mind, this is the chance to really shut everybody up and to stop playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. I got the champion of the year, and I'm the first battle since then. So in his head, he's coming out that's really trying to get old Red the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be easy. Old Red, he just whatever it is, man. He just been managing the even with his little chokes, he been managing to pull these battles off. And, you know, I definitely respect that. That battle gonna be crazy, man. I can't call a winner on that. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Red just better not. He better come with 3 of them things, man. 3 rounds. Man.